Property Show, the pioneering show on Indian television for buying homes which can turn out to be your best investment decision. We've begun a fresh chapter on the show with a new knowledge partner who brings in rigorous research and data insights for every micro market across India. Lysis for us. Let's welcome Akash Bansal, Business Head North and Director of Lysis for us. Akash, so good to have you. Last week we had Pankaj, the founding partner of Lysis, and today we've got Akash with us. A very warm welcome. Let's begin with the headline stories and the headline cities we'll be covering on this North Special. We'll start with affordable homes in 65 to 75 lakh rupees in Noida. Next destination is Gurgaon, 2 BHK homes under 17 lakhs in New Gurgaon. Huda sets deadline of March 2017 for the completion of the much-awaited Dwarka Expressway. Will it be able to achieve its target? Range of options in Ghaziabad starting at a pocket-friendly 40 lakh rupees budget and going right up to 17 lakh rupees with all luxury amenities. We know that the Delhi property market has come to absolutely a standstill, but do you know which 5 locations have tanked the most in prices? The list on the property show today, and we also tell you if there's an opportunity in this crisis. And what are the top 3 projects you should consider if Mohali is your destination and your budget is 60 lakh rupees. So right at the top, Central Noida, Noida Expressway and New Gurgaon, 3 markets we'll cover. We've got Gautam Kumar on the phone line with us. Gautam, hi. Welcome to the Property Show. This is Manisha here. Tell me, how can we help you?
Hi, Manisha. I want to buy a 2 BHK flat in Noida, Sector 118, and my budget is approximately 65 lakhs. I already see the Ajnara Ambrosia project. Suggest me, can I go for this project, or please suggest me another project? Please consider my query. That's what I wanted to say, but you have already taken it. Thank you so much.
All right. So safe is, I think the word safety has become paramount, Akash. What do you think? I mean, Ajnara Ambrosia, does that get a go-ahead as per your data and research?
Yeah, Ajnara Ambrosia is a good project, but before talking about a particular project, I would like to mention about this micro market, which is known as Noida Greater Noida Link Road, which is a fast developing market. This is hardly 5 kilometers from Noida city center, around 10 kilometers from the famous Atta market, and around 3 kilometers from the Great India Place. So the location gets a go ahead from the investment point of view. And moreover, if you talk about the connectivity, it has upcoming FNG expressway on one side and Dwarka and the Noida expressway on the another side. So it has got a very good connectivity connecting this corridor with the Noida, Greater Noida, Delhi and other part of Uttar Pradesh. And if you talk about the commercial IT hubs, there is a lot of IT hubs in this corridor, and there's a lot of educational institutions. So social infrastructure is very well developed. And if you talk about the particular projects or maybe the inventories in this particular micro market, so it's around 84 total number of projects are there in this micro market with a total supply of around 71,870 units with the available unsold supply of 20,997 units. The weighted average price in this micro market is around 5,418 with a negative yearly returns of 1.3%. And if you talk about the number of projects, like this project is a good to go project, and apart from that you can also consider Eldico Inspired. And the another one you can consider is Supertech Romano. Why Supertech Romano is because the price is slightly lower than the other 2 projects, and you can get a good 3 BHK also in this price range.
All right, so let's take a look at the one which is right in front of you, which is Supertech Romano, 4,100 rupees per square feet. That's the price, and unit size is ranging between 1,425 and 1,900. Completion date is round the corner. The other project which has been shortlisted as per Lysis data is Eldico Inspire by Eldico Group. This is located in 119 Noida. Here the price is a little bit higher, it's 4,400 rupees, but remember the quality definitely we consider of Eldico to be better than other developers. So 4,400 rupees, total units are 400, and here completion date is very, very close by. Plus, Gautam, the project that you've shortlisted, Ajnara Ambrosia, let's also tell our viewers what this project is about. 4,770, so definitely on the expensive side, but then also comes with a lot more amenities, and you have a completion date of 2070. So all 3 projects likely to get delivered at the same period, and there's the shortlisted 3 projects for you in 2 BHK, 65 lakh rupee budget. Noida is the market. All right, we've got this email. Amit Kumar has written in and says, I'm planning to buy a home for myself on Express Highway, Noida. Kindly check and advise a suitable property which is ready to move or will be delivered by end of 2017. My budget is around 75 lakh rupees. Also, let me know whether Sikka Karnan would be an okay choice for me. I know, Akash, that Sikka Karnan has actually, Karnan Greens has been one of the recommended projects on the property show several times. So it seems to be a good one. But how's that market doing? Expressway, tons and tons of supply there?
Yes, there is a supply, but there is a strong fundamental about that particular micro market also. It's a strong hub for IT, ITS, BPOs and commercial developments. So there's a lot of commercial activity, there's a lot of SEZ, there's a lot of IT, ITS movement happening in that particular corridor. And if you talk about particular sectors, Sector 135 and Sector 144, which are primarily for IT, ITS and SEZs, which they are largely on along these corridors. And there's a lot of upcoming retail, entertainment, educational, hospitality and healthcare facilities along this expressway. So this makes this expressway a choice for the residential development. And if you talk about the inventories, like there are total number of projects in expressway are 42. There's a total supply of around 40,969 units, which is largely has been sold, and there's only unsold supply of 14,206 units. The weighted average price in this micro market is around 6,125 with an annualized return of 3.1% if you consider the last 3 years increase or a growth in the micro market. Now, the Sikka Karnan Green is a very good project to invest into. Apart from that, if you want to explore a couple of other options, you can go it for Ridge Residency, which is partly completed, and you can also consider Blossom Greens by Logix Group in Sector 143.
All right, so that's Ridge Residency for you, priced at 4,250 to 4,750 rupees per square foot. Total units are about 2,000 in that project, and your completion date, because you'd asked for it at 2017 or about 2017, is a delivery that you'd requested, Amit. So Ridge Residency will be available at that period as well. Sikka Karnan Greens, Ridge Residency, and now you have Blossom Greens. Let's take a quick look at the details of this project. Unit sizes range between 860 to 1675 square feet and completion date is 2017. 4,200 is the average price. Now, most of these projects, as I can see, have all the amenities that you would need for comfortable, good living. And I think it's pretty much a given, Akash, isn't it, that you have to have a clubhouse, a swimming pool, a couple of sporting facilities in any project, isn't it?
Yeah, these are a couple of amenities which are considered as for granted in this micro market or maybe entire NCR, because these are the amenities which makes buyers invest into a particular project. So these are considered as for granted.
For granted. So that's why we've stopped reeling out a list of amenities which come with each project. High rise, you shift into one, nobody is going to buy it. Even if they're buying a 500 square foot studio apartment, amenities like clubhouse, swimming pool and sports are just a given. Just a quick reminder to all of you, if you're looking to buy a property or need advice on buying or selling a home, then write into us at property@ndtv.com. License Forest team will get us the best data, well researched, and you can make a scientific decision with your money. Please don't forget to leave your full name and contact number. So if we have any follow-up information, we can always get in touch with you. Amresh Mishra on the phone line with us. Amresh, hi, go ahead with your question.
Hi, thanks for taking my call. I want to move to Gurgaon and I want to buy a 2 BHK. My budget is 70 lakhs. Can you suggest me a few good projects in sector 82 or 83?
Fair enough. 70 lakhs, Gurgaon, I think you have to go to Atsona Road or New Gurgaon or Dwarka Expressway. So I'm going to leave it to Akash to choose the, well, if not the best fit in his budget.
See, the location that he has chosen, Sector 82-83, is also a very good location. It is considered as a New Gurgaon portion, and the location of 82-83 is at the cross section of Dwarka Expressway and NH8. So that makes this location a very good connected with rest of the Gurgaon, Manesar and Delhi. And there's a lot of real estate development happening in and around this area. There's a large township providing social infrastructure, providing retail, commercial and hospitality segment. And the area from a social point of view is still developing, but if you look at the kind of development that has happened in the past and the kind of development is happening in the time to come, there's a lot of development happening. Now talking about the numbers, if you talk about, there are total 87 projects in this micro market with a total supply of 47,837 units, unsold supply of 10,374. It has an inventory overhang of 30 months. The weighted average price in this micro market is 6,209 rupees with an annualized return of negative of 1.6%. And
there's been a big dip, Akash, in the last 1.5 years. I mean, I see that the second half of 2014 to now is when the line has plunged. Before that, the market was actually climbing up.
So the reason being behind that is, there's a lot of new launches also at the lower prices that makes the weighted average price to go down, and moreover there is no increase in the prices of the existing products. So that makes this negative
so the average
trend.
price therefore becomes a negative line.
Absolutely.
Okay, fair enough.
And if you talk about the project, like you can go for a project by SS Group, which is a coral wood project, and this is a very good project in this micro market. And apart from that, you can also explore a project by Vatikas like a 7 Lamps or Gurgaon 21.
So that's the price chart and some of the details. Coral Wood SS Group. Let's quickly bring you that project. 4950, just Bada pricing, below 5,000 rupees per square foot, all amenities and well located. Then there's Gurgaon 21 by Vatika Group. This one's come up time and again on our recommended list. This is in sector 83. It's a 6,500 rupees per square foot. It's slightly more expensive than Coral and ready to move in. So that's the good part about this market, that you do have ready to move in projects. There's also Vatika 7 Lamps in sector 82. So large township by Vatika seems to be here, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's quickly bring up that compiled chart of what we've recommended. Top projects sector 82, 83, 84. We're actually talking about Gurgaon, New Gurgaon to be specific, and these sectors, like you mentioned, Akash, are very well located at the crossroads of the National Highway and the Dwarka Expressway, isn't it?
Yes. The location is very good because there's a lot of infrastructure activities happening around that. There's a metro also proposed along Dwarka Expressway that will connect this New Gurgaon area with the rest of the Gurgaon also.
Talking about connectivity, ever since Huda paved the way for the southern peripheral road to take off, everyone's been waiting excitedly for some official word on Dwarka Expressway, also known as the northern peripheral road. Greater Noida West and Ghaziabad. Also take a look at our new knowledge partner License for Us and what they bring to this table.
The Property Show, India's pioneering real estate guide, has a brand new knowledge partner, License for Us. Founded by Pankaj Kapoor, License for Us is the country's leading non-broking research firm that collates data on Indian real estate.
Non-broking means that I'm independent. I'm not really having any strings attached. I'm not selling any developer's project, so I can be unbiased.
With offices spread across India, the company tracks nearly 17,000 projects every quarter, using scientific methods to chart prices and trends. Now License for Us is bringing this expertise to the Property Show on NDTV as we continue our mission to provide you with real estate news and views that you can trust.
Welcome back. You're watching the North edition of the Property Show with our new knowledge partner, License for Us, and Akash Bansal is with us to take all the questions. Akash, thanks for being with us. Our next caller is Junaid Ahmed on the phone line. Junaid, hi. Go ahead with your question.
Actually, yeah, I'm planning to buy one 2 BHK flat nearby Indrapuram or Vaisali. And my budget is around 40-45 lakhs. So could you please help me out on this?
All right, fair enough. These are very, very well established markets of Ghaziabad. In fact, there's nothing new about these micro markets. They're very well known in NCR and very livable. So what can we give him in these markets?
So basically, in Vaishali or Indrapuram or maybe in Vasundhara, it will be very difficult to get a 2 BHK in the price range of around 40 to 45 lakhs, because these are already developed market, and there is the prices has really gone up, and the normal prices ranges between 5,000 to 6,000 rupees a square feet in this micro market. So you won't get a 2 BHK. But however, looking at the investment size, we can actually recommend you a good area, which is an upcoming area and largely developed area, which is known as Crossing Republic. So it's hardly at any distance from Indrapuram and Vaishali. So you may consider Crossing Republic, which is an integrated city project. It is along National Highway 24, connecting it with Delhi, Ghaziabad, Noida and Greater Noida. So the micro market has recently established with the first housing project, like first residents being moving in 2012. So, and there's one of the established budget housing market also, because the prices here ranges between 3,000 to 3,500 rupees a square feet. And if you look at the surrounding, people in working in sector 62 Noida, which is the ITS hub, are also looking at a Crossing Republic as a investment point of view or as a living point of view. Now, talking about the numbers, Crossing Republic has total 38 projects with a total supply of 16,767 units. Only 933 units are left with the builders. So rest all the inventory has been sold, and most of the inventory is ready to move, and people have started actually residing in these locations. So the weighted average price is somewhere around 3,279, and the area has seen an annualized return of 4.1% per annum in last 3 years. Talking about the particular projects, you may look at, there are a number of options, but I would request you, or I would suggest you to go in for ready to move in properties. So one is Paramount Symphony, another one is Panchshale Wellington you can look at, and the third one is the Arihant Indians.
Alright, so the first one there on your screen right now is recommended by License for Estata is Panchshale Wellington Crossing Republic. This one ranges from 3,300 to 4,100 rupees per square foot. So depending on the size, I guess the price tag would happen, and it's ready to move in. Like Akash said, it's really important for you to stick with ready to move in apartments in this area. Paramount Group, let's tell you what this project brings you. This is Paramount Symphony, and here the price tag is 30, very similar price tag, also ready to move in. And finally, what do we have? We've got one more project, which is Arihant Ambience. This one's cheaper actually, just 3,200 to 3,800 rupees.
Yes.
Is it a location thing, Akash?
See, most of these projects are in a resale market. Even if you look at the range of 3,200 to 4,100, so that is primarily into the resale market. So you get a better deals, you get a or maybe the if a particular project has a large inventory with the investors, so the prices slightly goes down in those particular
those markets. So Paramount Symphony, Panchshale Wellington, and the third project, which Arihant just disappeared from the screen as I was looking at it. Never mind, I'm sure you got that. Rahul Khurana on the phone line with us. Hi Rahul, welcome to the Property Show. Shoot your question.
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for a 2 BHK or maybe 2+ study unit in Gordon Township in Noida Extension.
Okay.
So the property should be like ready to move in, and within it should be like within 45 lakh of budget. So please suggest something.
This is, Gore City is a very, very large project, so it's, as a developer, we've got full confidence in that developer, a very, very good track record. What do you think, Akash?
Yeah, see, Noida Extension is an emerging market, which is also known as the Greater Noida West, and Gore City is one of the premium and one of the good project in this micro market. And if you talk about the location of Noida Extension is very, very good location, and it is around 10 kilometers from Noida city center and 13 kilometers from the Atta market. So there is a smooth connectivity of Noida Extension with rest of the Delhi, NCR and other parts of UP through NH24, Noida Expressway and Yamuna Expressway. And there's a lot of shopping malls in the vicinity. There are major famous schools like Summer Village School, Rayan International Schools, and many hospitals in the range of 5 to 10 kilometers. And there's also upcoming FNG Expressway, which is likely to boost the real estate market in this area. If you talk talk about numbers, total projects are around 80 in this micro market, and the supply is somewhere around 94,452 units with an unsold supply of 38,570 units. It has a weighted average price ranges between 3,300 to 3,400 rupees. Inventory overhang of around 50 months. So the area has seen an annualized return of minus 0.6% per annum in last 3 years. The project you have chosen is a good project. Apart from that, if you want to explore a couple of other options, you can go in for Stellar G1 by Stellar Group, which is also a ready project, and Eco Village 1 by Supertech Group, which is also a ready project.
Alright, so those are some of the details coming up for Stellar G1 Sector 1, 3750 per square foot, total units are 2000 and is ready to move in. Unit sizes range between 1193 to 1027. Alright, what's the other project other than the Gaur City project that we've given a go-ahead to? This Eco Village Phase 1, Sector 1 at 3,500 rupees per square feet or per square foot rather, and completion date is actually ready to move in. So all three projects in this area are ready to move in, and in that budget of 45 lakhs 2 BHK. That's actually, Akash, I was just looking at the data and saying, hey, if the prices haven't moved, or actually they've just dipped a little bit over the last 3 years, you consider inflation, you're actually getting everything today at 15 to 20% cheaper than what you could have bought 3 years ago.
Right. So it is primarily because there has been a new launches at the lower prices, and the prices in the existing projects have not increased in the past couple of months or maybe the quarters. So that makes the weighted average prices going down in this micro market.
Okay, very quick reminder, if you want a data-based advice on where you should be buying and whether the project you've shortlisted is actually a good one to go with, write into us at property@ndtv.com. You're with the North edition of the Property Show, and we've got Vivek Kumar on the phone line with us with his next question. Vivek, hi. Go ahead with your question.
Hi. Actually, I'm looking for a 2 BHK flat with carpet area around 1100 square feet in proper Chandigarh. And I plan to use it myself within a year. Okay. My budget is about 70 lakh rupees taking home loan. Can you please suggest me few options meeting my criteria?
Okay, so Mohali, excellent market that you've chosen. Akash, 3 BHK, 70 lakhs is a very decent budget. I'm sure we'll have enough projects to give him.
Absolutely. You won't get anything in Chandigarh, proper Chandigarh, but if you travel to Mohali, which is an emerging market, and there's a lot of infrastructure initiative in Mohali, so you can get a good project matching your requirements in Mohali. There's a lot of infrastructure initiatives, like the famous Sector 17 is hardly 16 kilometers, and if you travel, it takes hardly 10 to 15 minutes to travel from Sector 17 to Mohali, and then it is very well connected via NH21, NH64, NH22, connecting it with Shimla, Delhi, Ludhiana and Amritsar. So there's a metro rail project is also proposed under PPP, which will be developed in the multiple phases, but the phase 1 would be connecting Chandigarh with Mohali and Panchkula. So there's a proposed international airport in Mohali in approximately 306 acres, which will definitely boost the real estate market of Mohali. If we talk about the number of projects, the Mohali has total 84 projects with a total supply of 27,991 units with the unsold supply of 7,891 units. It has only 35 months of inventory. So weighted average price is ranging around 2,865 rupees, and annual return, if you talk about, it's 0.3% annualized return the market has seen in last 3 years. And we can suggest a couple of good options, like one is Acme Height Extension 2, another one is North Valley, and third one is a Gilco Heights. So all these projects are located along Kharad Road or Landra Banood Road, so that makes a very good choice for this particular investment. And if you talk about, if you want to get into the details of the particular project, like Acme Heights is around 6 acres township project. It has a multi-purpose hall, jogging track, all the amenities are there. And if you talk about the North Valley project, the prices are somewhere around 2,321 rupees with a total units of 430 units, and the unit sizes are around 1800 square feet. So all these projects are ready to move in projects, and it has all the amenities. Now Gilco Heights is being developed by the Gilco developers in sector 127. It is a part of 400 acres integrated township which will provide good social infrastructure in this area. So it's hardly 5 kilometers from Chandigarh and 15 kilometers of Chandigarh airport. So these are the good investment options.
So 3 options, 3 BHK, 60 lakh rupees. Mohali is the market that we've picked, and Acme Heights, North Valley, Gilco Heights are the 3 projects. Okay. Well, I'm going to thank Akash here for taking all those questions. Akash, pleasure to have you with us on the Property Show.
Thank you so
Knowledge
much.
partners on board, life is for us. Keep your questions coming in, and the ID is property@ndtv.com. We'll see you again soon.